Hey there, Christy Butson from TinkerWithInk.com. I just wanted to share with you a few quick punch art tips that I've picked up. And I'm going to show you how to do this double punching of a shape so you can get a lot more out of your punches. So what we do is we start with, in this case I'm using the word window punch, and I already punched the shape once. And all you need to do is feed it back in to your punch. It's easier if you feed from the outside in rather than the inside out. It doesn't really fit that way. So what you're going to do is feed it back into your punch. Now what you can see in here is the shape that you will be punching. So we want a smaller window. I'm just going to go ahead and punch that. And we're going to do the same thing again, and we need a little larger shape. So we're just going to feed that in a little bit further and punch that one. And so you have smaller word windows to make this baby stacking toy. Now one other thing that you want to do with your punch art is it goes a long way to do a little bit of sponging. So grab a sponge and an ink pad to go with your paper. We're just going to sponge lightly around the edges to give it some dimension. And that's all there is to it. Now if you look at the sample here, this one is all sponged, all the pieces are sponged, and this one is not. Let's see if I can zoom in a little here so you can see the difference there that the sponging makes. There's a little bit of gel pen on my finished sample too. But that's just sponging, and then my sample does also have dimensionals underneath parts, which really helps with punch art, giving it a little extra pop. I have one other sample that I wanted to share with you, and that is, fix my camera here, a spider I created a little earlier in the year using the round tab punch, which is discontinued and won't be available after May. But it's another way to feed your punches in. Instead of punching the whole shape first, this time we will punch just a little bit of a negative. Then if we go back from there and slide it down, all I did was slide that cardstock down. I don't know if you can see that black in there is what we're after. And punch it again, and you have some great spider legs. And I just go ahead and cut those down the center and adhere them to the back of your body to make some creepy little legs. The same thing with this circle. If you punch into the paper first and then punch again, it's much easier than feeding these smaller shapes back through the punch. And on this spider too, I did do some white sponging around his head, and he's on a dimensional just to give it a little more oomph. So I hope that inspires you to get your punches out and create some punch art, because it really is super simple. Thanks for watching.